25 Ford Maverick, 26,913. 25 Ford Bronco Sport Big Bend 4x4, 33,411. 24 Ford Expedition XLT, 61,800. Ray Varner Ford, local you trust with deals you can count on.
All right, here we go. If you follow me on social media, you probably already saw this being posted, or if you have the East Tennessee Weather app and you are in this location, you probably got a notification saying you are under a severe thunderstorm watch. So the Storm Prediction Center has issued a severe thunderstorm watch that runs until 6 o'clock tonight for Morgan County, Anderson, Scott, Campbell, right along the Tennessee-Kentucky border into upper East Tennessee. That runs through 6 o'clock tonight. We've got some storms coming in out of Kentucky that may pose a threat for severe weather across the Tennessee-Kentucky border. Our Futurecast model, for the most part, is keeping things a little bit further to the north, but we'll see how things play out. This is just the appetizer, if you will, because the severe or the main event comes through later on tonight. Let's take you to 10 o'clock here tonight. So again, if you've been with me, I said these typically speed up. I am now choosing my in-house model to keep you up to date, because I think this has the sooner arrival, the better handle on the situation. But I think anytime after about, well, I've been saying after sundown tonight, be weather ready, be weather alert. And this model's indicating about 10 o'clock here tonight, Eastern Daylight Time. So that would be 9 o'clock Central Time for you folks across the Northern Plateau. Have a way to receive weather information. This is the main event coming on through. Now let's go to 11 o'clock. And again, you can kind of see how this progresses to the south and southeast by midnight. Severe weather expected to break out along the line of these thunderstorms. And the possibility and likelihood of a slew of severe thunderstorm warnings. We're talking winds gusting to 60, 70 miles per hour. That's the kind of atmosphere we have. And I wouldn't be surprised if we have multiple tornado warnings and or at least tornado tags on the severe thunderstorm warnings, which means the possibility of a tornado does exist. By 1 o'clock in the morning, it will slide its way into the mountains. By 2 a.m., I think the majority of the severe weather threat has died down, but heavy rain on the backside of that. And then we'll see some heavier showers all the way through sunrise. By sunrise, we should be all smooth sailing. So Saturday is going to turn out to be a fantastic day. Here's your Saturday Futurecast. Plenty of sunshine. It's going to be rather breezy and gusty, but a good solid day and a warm day to get outside and play. All right, let's break it down to the latest details from the Storm Prediction Center. Still have a level 2 and a level 3 risk for us here in East Tennessee today, tonight, into tomorrow morning. When you break that down into different categories, we've got severe wind outlook. Damaging wind is the main threat. 60, 70 mile per hour winds, a widespread swath of damaging wind is likely around town. We've had a lot of rain, so the ground's saturated. Toppled trees means power outages here in the southeastern U.S. Hail outlook. We could see upwards of golf ball sized hail with this system. And we still have a level 1, 2, and 3 risk for isolated tornadoes. The greatest threat is going to be along Interstate 40 west of downtown Knoxville, north of Interstate 40, so including the Tennessee-Kentucky border, the northwestern sections of town. That's where we have the greatest dynamics to produce isolated tornadoes. I can't stress enough, I wouldn't be surprised if we have some numerous tornado warnings and a slew of severe thunderstorm warnings as well. Strong tornado risk includes Fentress and northern Scott County, so something to keep in mind. That's from the Storm Prediction Center. That's our greatest dynamics for isolated tornadoes to be forming. So let's break it down. Storm threats tonight into Saturday morning. I've put the wind damage up to extreme 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. I've put tornadoes back into the medium category. I took it down to the low yesterday, put it back into the medium category today. Yes, there is a chance, medium category for large hail, golf ball size or smaller, and localized flooding and flash flooding because the ground is saturated. And so that's going to be a concern because the atmosphere is water loaded. So we need to keep that in mind. So have your emergency kit ready tonight before you head off to bed. Have all your cell phones and computers and all your electronics charged and know where you'll go in your house. If you don't live in a good, solid foundational house, find a place around your community that you could go to through the evening. I've had somebody reach out to me on social media. Hey, listen, the nearest location for me is about 30 miles. Should I go there before the storm arrives? And I said, yes, better to be safe than sorry. But download the East Tennessee Weather app. Scan this QR code right there in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. It's going to give you the watches and warnings, storms approaching. You can watch live severe weather coverage from your shelter if you need to take shelter tonight. And make sure you have all these things: pillows, blankets, batteries, cell phones, of course, first aid kit. These are all the things that you should have in your emergency kit ready to move at a moment's notice. You got to realize we got 5 to 15 minutes to take shelter during a tornado warning. The winds have been cranking. They're going to continue to crank as we head through the rest of the day today into the overnight hours. And the wind is going to be with us again tomorrow. Now, forecast high temperatures should be in the low to mid 80s here this afternoon, so still warm. It's muggy. It feels like summertime out there. We'll drop those temperatures as we get into the weekend, but still trending above average. Average high is 79. We'll see a little wave in the atmosphere, may bring us some scattered showers and storms on Sunday. Monday, I think we'll have a few showers, and then Tuesday night into Wednesday, we have another storm system that's going to bring us the potential for severe weather and then drop our temperatures into the upper 60s as we get into next Thursday. Again, I can't stress enough. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. Stay with me. I will keep you posted on how this all plays out over the next, it's noon as of this recording. So the next, 12 to 18 hours, I've got you covered. Join me on social media. Like and share. Subscribe to things on Facebook and also on YouTube. Again, it's a wealth of weather information. Have a great day. Be safe. I'll see you back here soon.